Hello, my name is Dr. Michael Stokes, and I'm honored to serve as Vice President for Student Services here at Cleveland State Community College. We're excited to bring you this virtual commencement for our spring and summer 2020 graduating classes. While this isn't exactly how any of us really intended or desired to conduct this ceremony, it's still a momentous occasion for you as graduates in your lives and for your families as well. So, before we proceed, we want to take a moment for reflection, to consider all the hard work that you as our graduates and our students have done, to consider the hard work that our faculty and staff have put into helping you get to this point, to think about all the people who supported you along the way, to imagine the many opportunities that you as our graduates have before you, and to consider all the blessings that brought each of us to this point of celebration and thanksgiving. So will you please join me in a moment of silence? Thank you. At this time, the national anthem will be performed by an ensemble from our vocal rhapsody under the direction of Karen Dale.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the most bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Hello, my name is Dr. Bill Seymour, and I'm proud to be your president here at Cleveland State Community College. Wow, can you believe it? We finally made it to a commencement for the 2020 graduating class. Like me, I bet there were many of you who thought we would never get here. There's no question that there has been nothing like the spring and summer that we have been through. And I'm very sorry for the multiple changes in plans. If we have learned anything about the coronavirus, it's its unpredictability. Trying to make decisions in this environment is challenging, to say the least. Always, however, our number one concern has been your safety. Still, here we are, finally celebrating the amazing accomplishments of our spring and summer 2020 graduates. You have shown a level of perseverance, dedication, and grit unlike any class before you, and hopefully unlike any class after you. So today we congratulate you not only for finishing your program of study, but for sticking to your goal and finishing what you started despite a worldwide pandemic. Before I forget, many of you participated in the drive-through graduation party on May 9th. That was close to your original graduation date. It was a fantastic event. We had lots of fun. We asked graduates to show their Cougar spirit by decorating their cars for the event. The winner of the best decorated car was Mayra Rafferty, who, as you can see, decorated her little red car in its very own graduation cap, and she was careful not to forget the COVID-19 mask. Congratulations, Mayra, for demonstrating your Cougar spirit and for finishing Cougar strong. And yes, your prize will be mailed to you. In addition to all of our graduates, we dedicate today's commencement to our colleague, our friend, and our teacher, Will Benson. Will died unexpectedly this past March. It was a shock to all of us. Will was as much of the heart and soul of this college as anybody could be. He cared deeply about this college and every one of us. His smile and sense of humor just made us all feel really good. For as long as many of us can remember, Will was the voice of our graduations. He took great pride in reading each graduate's name as he walked across the stage every year, and he took great pains to get them right, even the really difficult ones. So our new reader, Clayton Strain, has big shoes to follow. No pressure, Clayton. There's also something very special about this commencement. This is the very first time a cohort of our Tennessee Valley Early College has graduated. 13 of them started as freshmen at Cleveland High School. The other two are homeschooled. By their junior year, they became full-time students on our campus. And this spring, they completed the requirements for a college associate's degree before they finished high school. They will be announced together later in the program, and their names are listed in the special section in your commencement program. We congratulate all of these students for their amazing work. I would very much like to thank our partners with the Cleveland City Schools, particularly Director Dr. Russell Dyer, Principal Autumn O'Brien, Chief Academic Officer Jeff Elliott, and TVAC Coordinator Becky Guthrie. The ceremony will be archived and can be viewed later by going to the Cleveland State website. DVD copies will also be available at no charge in the library 2 weeks from today. I hope you've noticed the flags on the stage today. We have 14 students from 12 different countries other than the United States that are graduating today. These flags represent these graduates in the countries of Antigua and Barbuda, Brazil, Chile, Cuba, Egypt, Germany, Honduras, Mexico, Philippines, Puerto Rico, Togo, and Ukraine. So we congratulate all those students as well. For the spring and summer 2020 graduating class, 81% of our graduates come from the counties within our service area. 48% come from Bradley, 16% from McMinn County, 5% from Monroe County, 7% from Polk, and 5% from Meigs. We also have 19 students from counties outside of our service area, including 9% from Hamilton, and we are very much excited about awarding 336 associate degrees and 212 certificates. Our graduates consist of 54% females, 46% males, and the average age is 27 years old. We also successfully awarded 6 degrees using the reverse transfer program. This program allows students that transfer from a community college before earning their 2-year degree to retroactively receive their credential when requirements are met at their bachelor's degree institution. The reverse transfer program has 30 colleges and universities across the state that are participating. The Tennessee Board of Regents now provides a warranty for graduates of our Associates of Applied Science or technical certificates. If a graduate is not able to perform one or more of their skills expected of graduates, employers can request additional training at no cost to the graduate or to the employer. This warranty is valid for 1 year from the date of graduation. We have 160 students in this graduating class who are qualifying for this warranty. This is just one additional sign that Cleveland State confidently stands behind our students. At this time, I'd like to recognize our graduates that are in the military. Patrick Ryan Brown, Joshua Roy Carver, Sarah Beth Cathy, Mason Brant Coker, Grandin Lando Colbaugh, Katina Marie Green, Riley Humphrey, Cody Edward Malone, Timothy S. Malone, Kelly Lane Pace, Will T. Richmond, David Thomas Ricketts, Caitlin Elizabeth Henson Rico, Joshua David Sanders, and Adam Randall Wright. We thank you all for your service. And if you're a veteran, reservist, or active military watching this ceremony today, we also want to thank you for your service. We appreciate you all very much for what you've done for our country. At this time, we will hear from Dr. Flora Tidings, the Chancellor from the Tennessee Board of Regents.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. You are graduating in the most unprecedented times in our nation. The pandemic of 2020, COVID-19, has caused many changes in the lives of every one of you, but you have managed to persevere. You've had three great qualities that have allowed you to continue on with your education. You've had great fortitude, you've had a great attitude, and you've been grateful to those that have helped you through this process. For many of you, you did not wish this degree to happen, but you worked for this degree to happen. I'm so proud of all that you've accomplished, that you've made it to this point in your life, and now know that you have the skills to be successful in whatever career path you've chosen to go down. We were here to support you during your times of studies, and we will be here to support you during your times of graduation. Please remember that you're very important to us. You'll be our best alumni ever, and we know that you have the strength to survive no matter what comes your way. Congratulations again to all of the graduates today, to all of the families that are here that have supported you, and to every path that you choose to go down from now on. Congratulations, the class of 2020.
At this time, we would like to present special awards that recognize achievement and exemplary service to Cleveland State. Each recipient will also receive a check from the Cleveland State Community College Foundation. The foundation consists of community leaders who believe in education and support the mission of Cleveland State. The foundation was established in 1971. The foundation has awarded approximately $6 million in scholarships to over 7,200 of our students. Unrestricted dollars raised by our foundation support the college in other ways, such as these financial awards presented today. The Distinguished Faculty Award will be presented by Faculty Senate President Dr. Sonia Franklin. The Distinguished Staff Award will be presented by Staff Senate President Julianne Mathis. And the Distinguished Student Award will be presented by Student Senate President Jordan Wagers.
Thank you, Dr. Seymour. The Distinguished Graduate Award is given each year to the graduating student who, in the opinion of the college faculty and staff, has contributed the most to the advancement and betterment of Cleveland State Community College. This year, we thought it would be fitting to not only announce the winner, but also to announce those that were nominated, as this is an honor itself. This year's nominees are Brittany Gore, Abigail Flores, Nehemiah Perez Santiago, Samantha Benavides, and Reedy Bamnilkar. This year's distinguished graduate first enrolled at Cleveland State as a full-time student in the fall of 2018. According to his nomination form, he was nominated for his integrity, sense of community, commitment to diversity, his loyalty and devotion to his country, as well as the Cleveland State community at large. The sense of community he creates and promotes can be seen in his service to the Boys and Girls Club, service to the new student orientation, social science leadership, and peer mentoring. He has volunteered many hours to the children at the Boys and Girls Club through genuine interest in their psychosocial development and general well-being. He goes beyond the expected duties of his role as a leader of the NSO Social Sciences Division. He was always prepared to share with new students his experiences in class, with faculty, participating in clubs on campus, and promoting Cleveland State's embracing of diversity. In addition, he shows leadership by serving as president of the Diversity Club. He united the Criminal Justice Program and the Diversity Club to prepare and serve food at a local homeless shelter through collaboration with Comunidad de Esperanza. He extended the Diversity Club to McMinn County by finding the first president of the Diversity Club at the Athens Center. To illustrate his care for the diversity of Cleveland State, he worked with the representatives to advocate for equity and inclusion on campus. He participated in promoting in the Dr. Martin Luther King March while holding the banner to lead the march. Oh yeah, on top of all this, he works part-time as a security officer here on our main campus. The contributions he has made to the Cleveland State community will continue well beyond his graduation today. The 2020 Distinguished Graduate is Nehemiah Perez Santiago. Congratulations, Nehemiah.
Congratulations, Nehemias. The Distinguished Staff Award is presented each year to an individual who has performed meritorious service to Cleveland State above and beyond the expectations of the job. This award is open to any Cleveland State employee other than those classified as executive, administrator, or faculty. We also had a strong pool of quality applicants for this award. So at this time, I'd like to congratulate Chris Mowery, Kelly Roach, Mark Wilson, Suzanne Ratcliffe, and Cindy Reynolds on being nominated. Thank you for your dedication and commitment to the college. This year's distinguished staff member began his career at Cleveland State over 27 years ago. He was originally hired in student services, and he then took a position as a faculty member for a short time, but later returned to the student services, where he is currently employed as the Director of Counseling and Career Services. He has taken pride in every job or role he has had at the college. He is dedicated to the college and demonstrates that fully when asked to take on additional responsibility. Through a restructuring in the Student Services Division, he was asked to take on responsibility for supervising the testing center, a position that had a full-time director running it. Without reservation or question, he stepped up when the Student Services Division needed him and took on the additional responsibility. The same thing happened when the person over Veteran Services retired and the position would not be filled immediately. He stepped in and took on additional responsibilities to make sure those students got the services they needed. In addition to numerous campus committees, he is also respected in his community and involved in many charitable activities. He is a Tennessee Promise mentor and member of the Cleveland Area Interagency Council. He is also an active member of Georgetown Baptist Church, where he teaches Sunday school, and he and his wife Melissa help with Vacation Bible School each summer. According to his nomination, he performs all aspects of his job with excellence, integrity, and a positive attitude, and is an outstanding representative of the college. His actions demonstrate that the welfare of the college, our students, and the staff in his department are the utmost importance to him. The 2020 Distinguished Staff Member is Mark Wilson. Congratulations, Mark.
Congratulations, Mark. We're so proud of you. The Distinguished Faculty Award is given each year to a member of the Cleveland State faculty in recognition of meritorious service to the college and community. At this time, I'd like to congratulate the following people for being nominated for this award: Chuck Barkley, Donna Brogdon, and Lori Rowland. Thank you for your commitment and dedication to the college as well. This year's distinguished faculty member began teaching here at Cleveland State, serving as an adjunct professor for 19 years, but she joined the business department as a full-time instructor 9 years ago. She has been promoted through the years and received her status as a tenured associate professor in 2017. She is a natural leader who has made significant contributions to the business department through her development of numerous courses, mentoring of adjuncts and new instructors, and the design of the AAS business curriculum for both Pathways Project and the Tennessee Valley Early College. She continues to teach one of the most diverse schedules of any faculty member in the division, teaching day, afternoon, evening, off-campus, distance learning, hybrid, online, 10 e-campus, and accelerated courses. Whenever a student needs a course to graduate, she offers the course by independent study to meet the needs of the student. She effectively utilizes the dynamic classroom to enhance instruction and group activities in her courses. She continually receives exemplary evaluations in her classes, and student comments describe her as a favorite instructor. According to her nomination, she stepped up to assume the business department chair role in 2018 and has done an exceptional job. She worked diligently to strengthen relationships with the faculty and staff in the department, and as a result, has developed a very cohesive team. She is truly committed to doing what she can to support and assist her faculty and the dean of the division. In addition to numerous committees on campus, she also gives freely of her own time to local women's organizations and other community events. She has made a positive difference at our college in so many ways that have touched so many students as well as her colleagues. The long hours, energy, and commitment that she devotes to the college is well known and appreciated by the entire division and the college. The 2020 Distinguished Faculty Member is my friend and colleague, Donna Brogdon. Congratulations, Donna. Congratulations to all the winners, and thank you to the Cleveland State Foundation for your support of these awards.
Congratulations, Donna. Today I have the privilege of introducing to you Derek Young. Since 1987, he has prepared and inspired hundreds of thousands of leaders to transform their corporate culture through speaking, coaching, training, and consulting engagements for more than 500 corporate, private, government, education, nonprofit, and religious teams from 40 industries. During that time, he has built a catalog of more than 50 cultural strategy programs and keynotes in the areas of leadership development, performance management, diversity and inclusion, strategic execution, sales and service, and executive presence. He has recently published his first book, Make My Hindsight Year 2020. Derek is a voice of wisdom and understanding who inhibits the models of servant leader. His clients include industry leaders such as AT&T, Bass Pro, Belmont University, Habitat for Humanity, HCA, IBM, Johnson & Johnson, the National Restaurant Association, Nissan, the U.S. Department of Agriculture, Tractor Supply, and Vanderbilt University. Through his experience at the intersection of marketplace and excellence, organization development, and servant leadership, Derek Young understands what leaders face every day. It is with humility and honor that I present to you today, Derek Young.
Congratulations. That's where I want to start. I want to start by saying congratulations. This graduation is going to be unlike any you've ever been involved with. And I actually want you to imagine that you and I are sitting down, maybe over a cup of coffee, one-to-one, and I'm having the opportunity, first of all, to tell you how proud I am that you have graduated. By graduating, what have you done? You've basically said to the world, I have talent, I have skills. You've said to the world, I was able to set a vision, to have a dream, and I accomplished it. In many cases, you've probably been able to tell some haters to look at what I've done now. At the end of the day, what you have accomplished is outstanding, and I want you to know that, and I want you to focus on that. And here's the other thing I want you to think about. Now that you've graduated, you've said to the world, I also am a person who's ready to take on more. And as we've found in the year 2020, the ability to take on more is sometimes, it's sometimes more than we've ever thought about. Well, with this graduation, with this moment in time, if you and I were sitting down one-to-one, the thing I would tell you is that I want you to rise. I want you to rise. First and foremost, to rise means that you recognize your unique calling. Now, I know a lot of people aren't accustomed to that word calling. Well, here's what it means to me. Your calling is that unique thing you've been put on this earth to achieve. It's that unique impact that only you can bring to the world because of your unique experiences, exposures, and because of your unique ability to get things done. So, what am I saying? For me, your calling is bigger than your career. Your calling encompasses everything you do in life, from your job to any business you might run, to any volunteer, community, or religious activities you might do. So now that you've finished this stage of your life, I want you to think about what have your experiences taught you about yourself? And as a result, what are those unique things that you feel passionate about, you feel driven to do? You see, when we think of calling, we think of people like Martin Luther King Jr. And let's just be honest. There's no way I'd be sitting here talking to you right now if it were not for his unique calling and all the men and women of the civil rights movement. But there are other people I want you to think about, like the young lady whose name is Malala. Now, if you don't know her, I'm going to strongly encourage you check her out. She lived in a village in a small community where soldiers did not allow women and girls to gain the education they deserved. During a raid, during a rally, a group of soldiers surrounded her and her fellow citizens. They were harassing them. They were pressing them. And as a young girl, Malala stood up to these soldiers and said, "We deserve education. We deserve to be treated right." And boom, all of a sudden, a soldier shot her in the face, point blank range. Now, once you see her, once you discover her, you're going to be amazed that this young lady was shot in the face. Through miraculous doctors and through what I think is God's grace, she was not only brought to a point where she was whole again, but now Malala travels the world telling people about the importance of education for young girls and women. You see, her passion, her desire, though it took a crazy, dangerous, and evil path, landed her in a position to deliver that calling, that impact. That's the first thing I want you to think about when you rise. Now, when I say rise, I also mean it's time for you to invest in your growth. Far too often, people get the degree, they graduate, and they sort of think, okay, I'm good here, I'm done. For me, it's just the opposite. What you've demonstrated to yourself is that you can take on bigger challenges. You can take on bigger tasks and assignments. Well, that notion of investing in your growth, it's all about investing your time, investing your talent, and maybe even investing your treasure. Now, I don't know about you, but have you ever met people who they're always complaining, they always say they want more and they want this and they want that, but what? They never are willing to invest anything. You and I both know, if you want to maximize your talent, if you want to maximize your time, and definitely if you want to maximize your treasure, you've got to invest. Are you familiar with this name, Warren Buffett? You probably are. And if you aren't, a quick Google search will show you who he is. The last I saw, Mr. Buffett's net worth, his net worth was reportedly $85 billion. Now let's just pause for a second and take that in. If you live in the state of Tennessee, our state budget for 7 million residents, for nearly 30 million visitors, is $40 billion. So wait a minute. Am I to think that this one person has enough wealth to fund all the activities for our state for 2 consecutive years and still have money left over? Why am I bringing up Warren Buffett when I talk about invest in your growth? Here's the reason. People who are successful, I don't care what their field, I don't care what their background, are people who constantly invest in themselves. And Warren Buffett, even though he is a billionaire 85 times over, he is a person who continues to invest in himself. I've worked with a few billionaires. You know what they do? They keep growing. I've worked with Grammy winners. You know what they do? They keep growing. I even get to work with college presidents, just like your president, Dr. Seymour, who is still growing. Your success at graduating, for me, is more than anything, it's a sign that it's time to invest in your growth. Rise. That's the word I'm sharing with you today. As a new graduate, rise. Rise also means stop waiting for somebody else to tell you you're great. In my mind, once you're born, you're great. Now it's your opportunity to do more, to excel more, and to achieve more. You know, when I look around the world, when I look at all the people that I've met and worked with, people I've read about, people I've studied upon, I have a lot of favorites. One of my favorites is Harriet Tubman. I just say, if I had the choice to say who is the greatest American of all time, it would be her. Because when I think about what she did, when she did it, how she did it, where she did it, to me it's unmatched. But another person I greatly admire is not an American. He's actually an Australian. And his name is Nick Vujic. Now, if you've never heard of Nick, the thing to me that distinguishes him is not what he's accomplished, but what he's accomplished in the shell that he's in. Nick was born with no arms or no legs. Can you even imagine that? No arms, no legs. But thanks to some faithful parents and thanks to a powerful attitude, Nick Vujic now goes all around the world evangelizing and helping people be great. Oh, did I tell you he's married and has kids and he surfs and he skateboards? I could go on and on. Well, it's that kind of mindset that I want you to have. Some people unfortunately believe maybe because they were abused early in life that means they're not great. Not at all. Some people maybe feel because they had a parent or they had a teacher or they had a coach who put them down that's a sign that they aren't great. No, not even. You see, I often believe that when people experience bad treatment, it's actually a sign of how great they're meant to be. Because there are these forces in the world that don't want to see great people rise up. So if you have experienced abuse, if you had a parent, a teacher, an authority figure come down on you, look down on you, you know what I want you to do? I want you to use that as energy. Energy to understand that your greatness is someone else's destiny. Someone else is relying on you to be great so they can achieve what they need to achieve. What am I saying? What I'm saying is greatness is never about the person. It's always about the people that person is called to reach. So when I think of someone like Nick Vujic, who was born without arms, who was born without legs, and when I watch him just enwrap an audience of children who can't believe this man is talking to them and reaching them, though he doesn't look like most people, I know for a fact that if you will stop letting anybody prevent you from being great, you're going to rise up. You know, there are three things I've found in my years of working with people: faith, focus, and friends. I found that whenever those are in small supply, people don't maximize their greatness. Now, I've written a book. It's called Make My Hindsight Your 2020. And the book is all about detailed ideas, action steps you can take to have more joy in your work, to have greater impact. Well, one of the things I talk about in that book might be a little different than what you were taught. See, most people are taught that you find out who your friends are when you're down on your luck, when things are going bad. I can subscribe to that to some degree. But you know what I tell all my clients? Is I believe you actually find out who your friends are when you are doing the best you have ever done in your life. When you get that new job, are people still cool with you? When you get that new Mercedes-Benz, are people still feeling you? See, what I find is when you take your game, when you take your greatness to the next level, that's actually when you start to challenge people. That's when you start to challenge people who aren't willing to grow, who aren't willing to invest, who aren't willing to find their calling. So as you go forward in being great, I really want you to think about that. Faith in yourself, focus on what you're called to do, and friends who will be there for you no matter what. Now, when we talk about rise, there's just one more thing I want to share to you as a graduate. And that is, I want you to expect change, challenge, chaos, and crisis. You're probably thinking, D.Y., that might have been challenging for me before, but I sure can do that now based on what we've been through in 2020. Well, here's what I want to say to you. There is no point in time where we haven't had change, challenge, chaos, and crisis. But winners are those people who rise up. They find a way to come with solutions. They find a way to come with answers. They find a way to come away, no matter what the odds are, with the action steps necessary to make life better for themselves, their family, and their friends, and the broader community. Rise means you expect craziness to pop off, and you know that you're going to be a person others can rely on, others can depend on to make sure that you achieve success no matter what. Listen, one day I hope you and I really can sit down over that cup of coffee. We really can talk one-to-one, and I can get to hear your story and hear what you've been through, and more importantly, I get to hear what your vision is for the future. But until then, until you and I do get to meet, I want you to rise. God bless, and congratulations.
Thank you for those powerful words, Derek. Hello, my name is Barsha Pickle, and I'm Vice President for Academic Affairs here at Cleveland State. This year we have 13 graduates who earned the Honors Diploma designation that will appear on their transcript. In order to achieve this designation, a student must complete the Honors Colloquium and Leadership Development Studies, take at least 9 hours of courses for honors credit, and complete a capstone research project during his or her final semester. Students must have a GPA of 3.25 or higher at graduation. Because of their outstanding academic achievements, these students will be the first to be recognized among our graduates. Dr. Seymour, I am pleased to present to you the graduating class of 2020. As Vice President for Academic Affairs, I certify that the students have fulfilled all of the requirements set forth by the Tennessee Board of Regents and that they are entitled to receive the appropriate degrees or certificates.
With the power vested in me by the Tennessee Board of Regents, in the state of Tennessee and upon recommendation of the faculty and administration of Cleveland State Community College, these candidates are hereby awarded an Associates of Arts degree, an Associates of Fine Arts degree, an Associates of Science degree, an Associate of Applied Science degree, or a certificate with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations. And now we will commence with the conferring of degrees.
Now presenting candidates of the Honors College at Cleveland State. Capstone Director, Stephen Carmer. Capstone Project Topic, Relationship between Corporate Social Responsibility and Stock Prices, Reedy Bamnelkar. Capstone Director, Dr. Victoria Bryan. Capstone Project Topic, The Shade Society, a graphic novel project, Rebecca Ann Bartlett. Capstone Director, Bethany Coffin. Capstone Project Topic, The Coptic Arts and Theology, Christine N. Bobawi. Capstone Director, Jenny Paul. Capstone Project Topic, Culvert Remediation for Improved Salamander Habitat and Passage on Sino Branch, Ocoee District of the Cherokee National Forest, William Curtis Brewer. Capstone Director, Karen Dale. Capstone Project Topic, Can Everyone Sing? Trained and Untrained Voices, Julia M. Fox. Capstone Director, Jenny Paul. Capstone Project Topic, Tennessee Dace Habitat Assessment, Ariel Noel Gearhart. Capstone Director, Melody Alexander. Capstone Project Topic, Lost, Forgotten, Thrown Away, Elders, Katina Maria Green. Capstone Director, Lauren Stevens. Capstone Project Topic, Raw Milk, Our Rights Outweigh the Risks, Zoe N. Grosskreutz. Capstone Director, Dr. Victoria Bryan. Capstone Project Topic, The Bias Against Community College, a short film, Hannah M. Hall. Capstone Director, Dr. Stephen Hayes. Capstone Project Topic, Are Electronic Cigarettes Better Than Combustion Cigarettes? Nathaniel Blake Harrell. Capstone Director, Denise King. Capstone Project Topic, Animal Lives Matter, The Importance of Large Animal Vet Practice, Bradley Stephen Hayes. Capstone Director, Marcy Ryder. Capstone Project Topic, People First, Business Next. Rebecca M. Kinzer. Capstone Director, Marcus Easley. Capstone Project Topic, Human Trafficking within Tennessee. Sadie Mae Lang. Capstone Director, Vicki Still. Capstone Project Topic, Health Hazards of Consuming Contaminated Water. Ashi K. Patel. Capstone Director, Dr. Alex Sandoval. Capstone Project Topic, Seizure Frequency and Music's Impact on Epilepsy. Emily Nicole Pritchett. Capstone Director, Melody Alexander. Capstone Project Topic, Factors that may prevent victims of post-traumatic stress disorder in low-income areas from seeking therapy. Tabitha K. Spresser. Capstone Director, Lauren Stevens. Capstone Project Topic, Doggy RX. Why insurance companies should include service animals as a covered benefit. Ashley Sierra Tate. Capstone Director, Candace Patterson. Capstone Project Topic, The Business of Running, Lifestyles, Equipment, and Technology. David Isaac Tulloch. Capstone Director, Ashley Rayburn. Capstone Project Topic, Technologies that Increase Student Engagement. Jordan Lynn Wagers. Capstone Director, Lori Rowland. Capstone Project Topic, Negative Effects of Technoference on Early Childhood Development and Parental Communication. Lindsay Marjorie Zamorano. Now presenting candidates in Advanced Technologies Institute at Cleveland State. Tyler Franklin Baker II. Thomas Joseph DeCook. Joshua C. Petrell. Casey Eric Shearer. Now presenting the first class of Tennessee Valley Early College. Savannah Renee Baker. Emily Paige Brock. Madison Lynn Collins. Aaliyah Nicole Cranmer. Aaliyah Nashay Davis. Briza Marie Reyes Dedicatoria. McKenna Riley DeLuca. Abigail Flores. Kristen Alexandra Jump. Holly Ann McDaniel. Ria Deepakumar Patel. Grayson Elizabeth Payne. Emily Ann Rollins. Janat Faisal Saeed. Jana B. Wright. Now presenting candidates in Advanced Technologies. Jimmy Wayne Baker. Jacob D. Bird. Fred Booker Jr. David Nicholas Buckner. Emmanuel John Burrell. Daniel Adam Bush. Hugh Kanzler. Michael W. Cartwright. Joshua Roy Carver. Emily Christie. Daniel P. Clark, Austin Lee Crowder, Melissa J. D'Agostino, Justin Davis, Joseph Arthur Dean, Marty Lynn Dobbs, David Braden Duggan, Teton Orion Elkins, Tim DeCarlos Farrell, River C. Fisher, Jonathan A. Forsyth, Kokuvi Jonas Kibebe, Kevin Hoyt Graham, Brandon D. Gravitt, Trevor Boyd Greenwood, Connor Blaine Hamilton, James Richard Heinz, Derek Charles Helsden, Jason B. Hensley, Gabriel I. Hewitt, Jaquez Tremaine Hicks, Roger Hill, Justin Quinn, Luis J. Jimenez, Dylan Van Johnston, Harrison Grant Jones, Jeffrey Leon Judd, Thomas Blaine Lawson, Max Ryan Littleton, Aaron Reese McDonald, Timothy S. Malone, Kyle Robert McCowan, John Thomas McFadden, Alan R. McSpadden, Preston Ike Mills, Nathan Lee Millsaps, Hobie R. Morris, Skylar J. Murphy, William E. Myers, Jessica Lynn Nietz, Chandler R. Overstreet, Christian K. Passmore, Stephen Allen Patton, Zachary Gage Presley, Zachary Dylan Prock, Haley Renee Ragsdale, Will T. Richmond, David Thomas Ricketts, Joshua David Sanders, Gavin Cole Settles, Dakota Joe Shaw, Kyle Andrew Simons, Zachary Allen Souter, Wayman C. Stafford, Vienneman Stjolarczyk, Brittany Dawn Strickland, Jesse M. Thomason, Peyton Michael Valentine, Grayson T. Wallace, Casey Dwayne Wyrick, Daryl Tyler Westmoreland, Brian Scott Wetherill, Gerald Lee Wilson, Colton James Wimberly, Reed Wood, Charles M. Woody, Adam Randall Wright. Now presenting candidates in Arts and Humanities. Charisma Jarnay Barner, Samantha Gall Benavides, Cameron Tyler Bianconi, Annalise Bilbao, Harley A. Chastain, Sam M. Cook, Abby Elizabeth Crawley, Hannah Marie Dixon, Tia Dyer, Nicole Esslinger, Thomas Hayes, Oksana V. Christian, Amanda Faith Lackey, Austin H. Martz, Skylar Brooke Mitchell, Brooke Amber Riley, Brooklyn Lachey Samples, Miranda Danielle Smith, Joseph Adam Stanley, Courtney Paige Stewart, Lauren Madison Stout, Courtney Blake Swafford, Jared Dwayne Thomas. Now presenting candidates in business. Hannah Marie Anderson, Lauren Elizabeth Anderson, Sansaria Quintessence Andrews, Nicole D. Andrino, Kayla Arp, Tiffany Arp, Michelle L. Baines, Madison Ball, Pranisha Elizabeth Beasley, Delton Boyd, Joseph Chow Bunton, Colby Allen Cagle, Alyssa Jo Morgan Chansey, Emily Page Kolbach, Kaylee M. Cole, Jeffrey A. Coulter, Stephanie Ann Crane, Joseph Davis, Dana Marie DeLand, Patricia Diaz, Aviana Duer, Alec J. Esslinger, Zachary J. Esslinger, Zachary Ettengoff, Chelsea Elizabeth Polana, Dylan Jacob Fisher, Michael K. Fisher, Colton Chase Gibson, Siobhan M. Glazer, Caitlin Michelle Godby, Sheila K. Graves, William Bradley Green, Rebecca Sue Harrell, Everett Lee Hicks Jr., Hannah M. Hicks, Monica Ann Jenkins, Angela Beth Keene, Karen Emily Land, Susan Marie Lehman, Alice Grace Lemons, Barbara Michelle Lewis, Janice Danielle Machoka, Michael O. McClendon, Natalie R. McCullum, Kaylin Jayla McMahon, Amanda E. McSpadden, Samuel Amos Miller, Mason Mitchell, Reagan C. Morrison, Kaylee Lane Pace, Terry Kincaid Perrion, Xavier Peterson, Cassie Brooke Picklesheimer, Dara Elizabeth Piedra, Ida Yaneth Rafferty, Alexander Dale Ray, Mark W. Recchia, Philip B. Recchia, Caitlin Elizabeth Henson Rico, Joshua Stephen Riebschlager, Victoria Scoggins, Benjamin Buford Shaw, Michaela Dawn Slaughter, Michael R. Stewart, Jennifer Denise Stromberg, April L. Swilling, Brandon L. Talent, Maria Fernanda Telles, Anne Nicole Trammell, Zachary Ulrich, Jackson Reed Humicker, Braden Robert Underwood, Paul D. Waddell, Jr., Jessica F. White, Suzanne Hecker Wilkins, Daniel Willie, Kelly Marie Wilson, Bryce W. Witt, Jessica Burnett Yates. Now presenting candidates in education. Emily H. Anderson, Caitlin D. Atkins, Courtney Benson, Shaden K. Bridges, Hannah Elizabeth Bright, Sydney F. Britton, Patrick Ryan Brown, Kira Venice Capron, Madison Faye Costello, Lainey Danielle Clark, Taylor O. Doherty, Deanna B. Dockery, Jessica J. Dominguez, Erica Gwen Duke, Casey Denise Dyer, Emily Kathleen Elliott, Emily Rochelle Gorel, Summer Nicole Green, Queen Shanette Harrison, Hannah Hemming, Lillian G. Holden, Andrea Marie Holland, Riley A. Humphrey, Justin C. Lee, Lindsay Dawn Markham, Alexis Nicole McCowan, Yamira Merced Rosero, Jeremy L. Miller, Haley Leanne Moore, Chadwick Clinton Oliver, Sarah June Osborne Ingram, Heather Nicole Harris, Michaela Ann Patterson, Reagan Ray, Noah G. Reese, Mary Kate Reynolds, Elena Jean Shustrick, Eileen Olivia Shepard, Casey Megan Schultz, Lauren Melina Sneed, Chloe Stiles, Melissa K. Withrow, Jacob S. Woodrow. Now presenting candidates in healthcare. Campbell Addy, Gina R. Bagwell, Autumn Lee Ballou, Benjamin Stephen Bowman, Alexis Desiree Beck, Callie Grace Bishop, Lacey Amanda Bivens, Lauren Inessa Bodenhammer, Rebecca Bosworth, Hannah G. Bredwell, Christy Brown, Ashley Nicole Bryan, Christine Elizabeth Campbell, Brittany Ann Cassius, Jasmine Tamika Celeste, Graydon Lando Bulbaugh, Bailey T. Cox, Shannon Crouch, Brennan M. Davis, Christina F. Davis, Tammy Herring Depew, Stormer Macy DeCola, Jesus Alberto Dominguez, Ashton Dunn, James Durham, David Scott Earwood, Melody Kiana Fields, Megan E. Funderburk, Macy Brianne Gant, Mark Matthew Garner, Brianna Garrett, Megan Allybeth Gay, Andrew T. Gist, Alesa Mikkel Glenn, Lacey R. Goins, Candy Teresa Gravitt, Felicity Green, Noah Chase Harris, Emily Jaslyn Hernandez, Lydia Marie Hill, Whitney Marie Howard, Madeline M. Jones, Caitlin L. Kennedy, Quentin G. Key, Emily Kinder, Abigail Maria King, Clara Kirksey, Christian Alexander Creasy Nee, Alexis D. Kyle, Alicia A. Leach, Keith Owen Lisk, Jennifer Mason, Anna L. Matev, Kelsey Megan Twitchell Matheny, Rachel Lynn Malochi Garden, Lena Marie Mossberg, Ashley Joan Nibbins, Crystal Elizabeth Noble, Brandon Timothy Patterson, Alicia Dawn Haas, Emily Leona Powers, Gavin B. Ramagos, Paul L. Ratcliffe, Ayalen L. Rathbone, Leah Brooke Richardson, Joseph Holland Roberts, Kayla Saplinski, Peyton Riley Schultz, Brianna N. Scott, Arthur J. Sharp, Adriana Hamida Shaw, Ashley Megan Smith, Zachary W. Smith, Brant Cole Sutherland, Hannah E. Turner, Kelly Renee Waller, Lainey McCall Watson, Whitney P. White, David Matthew Williams, Talem Willis, Alicia C. Williamson, Shelby Lynn Withrow. Now presenting candidates in social sciences. Scott Evan Ackerman, Deirdre Beth Bain, Jillian Banks, Helena Lizeth Barrera Martinez, Mackenzie Bishop, Leon A. Blackman, Christy Lee Bolin, David E. Hookout, Dawn Marie Brimmer, Candace O. Brock, Benjamin Luis Burton, Kira Kaiser, Jessica Lee Catron, Miranda Gale Chastain, Mason Brandt Coker, Bradley Paul Fulbaugh, Jocelyn Nicole Collins, Ashley Leanne Crabtree, Quentin Bryce Denson, Rachel Madeline Devine, Laura D. Esquera Parra, Hunter J. Flory, Abilene Montana Flowers, Jessica L. Ford, Logan D. Frady, Kerrigan Fulgham, Samuel A. Guffey, Susan Loretta Hayes, Cody E. Henderson, Sheena Amber Hensley, Christopher John Herrera, Taylor N. Holcomb, Legend Christian Holloway, Heather Michelle Hunter, Kirsten Jade Jenkins, Jason Allen Johnson, Crystal Ann Jones, Chase Andrew Lane, Caleb Wade LaBruno, Mary Vivian Ledford, Julia Lewis, Cody Edward Malone, Destiny Elizabeth Martin, Sadie R. Maccabee, Matthew Twain Meadows, Tyler A. Nelms, Brian Burt Ogilvy, Jackson M. Patterson, Nehemias Perez Santiago, DeMonte L. Person, Cody Allen Pittman, Mark Anthony Potter, Matthew Ross Presswood, Kaylee Justine Raper, Tracy D. Reagan, J. Cooper Roberts, Zechariah I. Robinson, Yaima Lurthon Roig, Ricardo A. Santiago Rosado, Isabella Marie Schell, Amy Elizabeth Sherrill, Morgan P. Slack, Bethany Suzanne Souza, Aja Milan Staley, Ashley Faith Swick, Emily Hope Swick, Casey Nicole True, Sarah Brene Warren, Barry Wash, Brandon A. Watkins, Bonnie West Watson, Jessica Wheat. Now presenting candidates in STEM. Monica L. Barnes, Jacob Bryce Bentley, Robert D. Burris, Andrew Scott Carpenter, Sarah Beth Cathy, Catherine Elizabeth Cicchini, Hunter C. Kreisman, Destiny M. Dixon, Chase L. Evett, Lauren Michelle Fenton, Isaac K. Fessmeyer, Brittany Brianna Gore, Haley Marie Guffey, Nathan Allen Heil, Hannah G. Holsenbach, Colin Carter Hubbard, John M. Lively, Emily N. Marr, James K. Millsaps, Joseph Murphy, Luis Daniel Perez, Gavin William Powers, Trinity C. Scott, Tucker Sears, Seth H. Ward.
That was a lot of slides. Congratulations. You're now official graduates of Cleveland State Community College. But we have one thing left we want to do. If you're at home and you're wearing your mortarboard, please stand up and move that tassel from your right to your left. Now that signifies that you are truly graduates of Cleveland State. Congratulations.
Oh, Cleveland State, our alma mater, honor ever grace thy name. May laurels crown thee, victory hail thee, everlasting be thy fame.
want to thank the members of Vocal Rhapsody for joining us again today. Before we wrap up our ceremony, I want to share a few parting words with you. Upon the passing of our 41st president about 18 months ago, we celebrated the life and legacy of George Herbert Walker Bush. I was touched by all of the accolades and stories highlighting the impact he made in service to this country. Of all the things I saw and read, there was one quote that continues to stand out for me above all other messages. He said, "I want a kinder and gentler nation." Politics aside, I think this desire is a wish with which we all resonate and hope for. At least I hope you do. More recently, we have come to understand that racial discrimination and injustice, unfortunately, are still tearing at the fabric of our nation. There are many people hurting right now. People of color tell me they are scared, angry, and tired. On our campus, we're talking a good deal about the root causes of racism and the devastating impact it has on our friends and neighbors of color. So this makes me think of President Bush's wish in a whole new light. Because we are confronted on a daily basis with countless examples of what is not kind or gentle, and I will add the word just, in our society. There is a great deal of speculation about what promotes the unrest, discord, prejudice, hate, and violence in our nation. Like many things, we're always wanting to identify who is to blame. The truth is, there's lots of blame to go around. So what can we do as individuals to bring about a kinder, gentler, and more just nation? Many of us may believe that we really can't do much about it at all. We may be thinking, well, I'm just one person, or the problems seem too big to overcome, or I don't have much faith in our systems that should do something about it. My only suggestion is you can only look at yourself to think about how you want to be treated and how you want to treat others. Sound familiar? So it starts with us, each of us. We all need to be part of the solution. It is my hope that you have learned many things here that will guide you as you leave Cleveland State to further your education or start your career. I hope you have learned here at Cleveland State that each and every one of you are respected exactly for who you are. Let me repeat that. I hope you have learned here at Cleveland State that each and every one of you are respected exactly for who you are, and you should respect others the same way. I hope you have learned that we are a very diverse society, and there are many people who are different from you. They have different beliefs, values, and lifestyles than yourself, and that is exactly and perfectly okay. In fact, I sincerely hope that your learning here has been tremendously enhanced by your engagement with such a diverse campus community, because we are a direct reflection of the world in which you need to succeed. I hope during your time here at Cleveland State, you have become a more open and accepting person, one who is willing to listen with your ears as well as your heart, one who can appreciate differences even if we don't agree, one that understands that nothing good comes from judging others, one who understands that we all have value and have something meaningful to contribute to the world. Now, I hope that I'm preaching to the choir here. However, I do believe in the transformational power of education. I believe it will make you a better and stronger and wiser person, as well as a better community citizen. Each of you will be leaders where you work and where you live. Every day, you will have choices to make that will impact all the people that are around you. Understand that being kind and gentle and just is really a personal strength. And please, do not underestimate your ability to be a role model for others. Being kind, gentle, and just will create a ripple effect that will influence others. You know that everybody here wishes each and every one of you great things, but none more important than being the best human that you can be. That's what will make a kinder and gentler and more just nation. So with love and admiration on behalf of your faculty and staff, we want to wish you the very best for a very bright and successful future. Thank you. Now this concludes our Cleveland State 2020 commencement. I want you to know that we're already missing you. We hope that you stay in touch, We look forward to the great things that you will achieve. We wish you all peace and hope that you and your families and friends stay safe. Go Cougars!